So how do we perform binary multiplication? Well, let's start with a quick reminder on how to do multiplication in decimal, since most of us haven't done this in a while. If I wanted to multiply 14 times 31, I would first line up the numbers vertically like this, and then multiply 4 and 1 to get 4, which goes in the ones place with no carrying. We then multiply 1 times 1 to get 1 in the tens place of our result. Then we do the same process with 3. We multiply 3 times 4 to get 12. So we write 2, but we skip the ones place and write it in the tens place, because when we're multiplying by 3, we're actually multiplying by 30. So we write the 2 in the tens place, and then we carry the 1 to the hundreds place. Now we multiply 3 and 1 to get 3, then we carry that 1 to get 4. We then write that 4 in the hundreds place. So we have the two results of our multiplication, 14 and 420. So we add those together and we get a result of 434. So 14 times 31 is equal to 434. Binary multiplication is very similar to multiplication in decimal, except for we're multiplying by only ones and zeros. If I wanted to multiply those same two numbers, 14 and 31, in binary, I would have 14 as 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 31 as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I'll start by lining up the numbers vertically like I did before and follow the same procedure, except for now I'm only multiplying ones and zeros, so it's easier. A quick tip when following this method that I'm going to show you is always put the smaller number on the bottom, because it will reduce the amount of steps. So I'll start by multiplying the first 0 in the bottom number times the top number. And we get all zeros because 0 times anything is going to be zeros. So we just write out 5 zeros as a placeholder. We then move on to the next digit, which is a 1. So we multiply 1 times the top number, which is just going to be the top number repeated. So we write in the top number, but we skip the ones place, which I've just marked with an X. So instead of continuing the multiplication, I'm going to add those two numbers together to avoid making it more complicated than it has to be. The result of that addition is 111110, so we write out that number and then we're ready to perform the next multiplication, which is a 1. So we write out the top number again, except for we skip 2 places this time, which I've marked with X. So we write in 5 ones in addition to the 2 X's, and now we have 2 results again, so we sum those together to keep our addition simple. So we perform that addition and we end up with 101111010. Now we're almost done, we only have one place value remaining with a 1 in it. So we perform the process one more time by adding 3 X's and then copying our 5 ones. We perform one more addition and end up with a final result of our multiplication of 110110010. If we convert that number back to decimal, we get 434, which is equal to 14 times 31, which means that I did my multiplication correctly.